Hello and welcome back to WhiteLinesFootball. Lewis again here today on a very sunny day, back for the next episode of the Gillingham 2018-2019 season. You can see how much I'm sweating, but it is the evening. We're heading to Millwall against Gillingham at the Den. So it is the first round of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we're not going to go and win the cup. It would be nice to have a nice run. Obviously, Millwall were in the Championship, just missed out on the playoffs this season, going strong this season. They're a good side. They're going to rotate a little bit. I think we're going to see the likes of Tom Elliott, etc. I don't know how much we're going to rotate. I'd like to see Tom Hadler, Barry Fuller, maybe Liam Nash. I don't know who'll start up top after Tommy's and Brandon Hanlon have had really good form. But obviously we're going to go with high hopes. If it's a draw at 90 minutes, straight to penalties, no replay. So it should be a good one. It's an evening game. If you want to see more of a preview, do head to the Gillingham podcast. In the first episode, it went live last week. We are looking for our third competitive win in a row. It should be a good one, but it'll be a tough one. Don't expect much, but a result would be very nice. And we could surprise Millwall. A few fans are expecting a Gillingham win. But obviously we're going to the game as underdogs. We'll see how it goes. Let's head to the Den. Come on, you Gills.
Evening, lads.
Hello, you're right.
That's our please.
So we've arrived at the Den. It's a nice ground. I think you've got to wonder what's stopping Gillingham having facilities and a pitch like this. But there we go. We've got team news. Gillingham make 3 changes. Gabby Zakuani comes out, Billy Bingham comes out, and Dean Parrott obviously comes out. We have Holy in goal, we have Luke O'Neill, Max Amar, Alex Lacey, Bradley Garmston, then we have Mark Byrne, Callum Riley, Regan Charles Cook, Josh Parker in midfield with Tommy and Brandon Hanlon up top. The bench is Stevenson, Nasseri, Wilkinson, Nash, Fuller, Simpson and Hadler. So I would have liked to see Fuller and Hadler, but I can understand it. Apparently Millwall have made 10 changes, but they haven't got their team yet, so not a bad lineup. We've got about an hour to go to kick off and I feel rough. Fans in good voice. The diamond, as you'd expect, Parker at the top. Millwall with a 4-4-2, 10 changes. Let's see how it goes. Just gone over the 10-minute mark. No teams managed to get foothold on the game yet. It's quite an even one. Millwall probably the best chance. Elliott beats Amer in the air, then hammers wide. Gillingham working on getting the ball out wide. It's in there. Good chance for Eames. It's gone over. Gillingham's best chance. Still 0-0. Millwall number 10 gets in. Millwall find themselves benefiting on the counter. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but Holy produces a good save at a tight angle. A couple of fouls, a couple of non-fouls. Players going down a bit easily, but both teams moving the ball well. Quite an even one so far. 20 minutes gone. 32 minutes in. Millwall send a header over the bar. Gills getting caught napping a couple of times defensively. Millwall pressing well. Mark Byrne playing really well, getting stuck in quite a lot. I think I'd prefer to see Regan Charles Cook a little bit further forward. I know we don't have many available midfielders at the minute. He doesn't really want to defend, getting caught out quite a couple of times, but playing well, we're holding our own so far. Struggling to create a little bit, but Millwall defended well. Still 0-0. We're heading towards half time. It's not a real update, it's just nothing to note, just little regular updates of what's going on. Millwall starting to come into the game a lot more, they're moving the ball well, getting in behind, very threatening on the counter, especially out wide. Gills having to double up. Yeah, Gills trying to play out from the back, a few lays. Millwall the better side so far, but we still stand at 0-0. If it ends that way, we will of course go to penalties. first half back here at the dead, still 0-0. Not much of a chance really, Gil's had a couple of headers go over, he's had probably our best chance. A couple of chances for trigger at the end that didn't come. Millwall have come closest through Tom Elliott and Co. Elliott struggled, he spent most of the time on the floor, pace out wide, they're pressing really well. Gil's trying to play it out, forcing us to go long. But we're not applying to the pressure all the time, which is good. Playing our way out, even though it's a bit risky sometimes. Defensively, I think Alex Lacey struggled against Elliott, but Elliott is a bigger man. And Garmston as well on the left there, up against their tricky winger. Begins with S, I don't know what his name is, I can't pronounce it. Yeah, people on the right as well. The wingers are getting in behind the fullbacks a couple of times. Luke and Brady Garmston, but you expect that. They're pacey wingers. You want the midfielders to come back and defend. Mark Burns doing that, he's played really well at the bottom of the diamond. I know you don't hear me say that a lot, so treasure it while you can, but he's done well. I don't think Regan Charles-Cook really wants to defend, so I'd prefer to see him behind the striker, or maybe like a Chapman playing a bit deeper. But yeah, Aber has been quite out a couple of times as well, but he's defended well, commanded the defence. You know, they've defended well enough, you know, they've not played the way through us. A couple of chances they've had, mainly off Elliott's aerial ability. But apart from that, it's not too much. Apart from the wingers trying to pull it back, but it's been poor. Set pieces have gobbled up. Holy's done everything perfectly, you know, he's played it out well. His decision making has been great, he's caught everything, he's saved what he's had to save, which is really good. Going forward, I think Josh Parker's come really deep. You know, think of Jordan Henderson in the World Cup, think of Steven Gerrard, Harry Kane coming deep for their clubs. Josh Parker's done that. Not too much avail. Millwall defended really well in 2 backs 4. I think he's spent a lot of time out wide again, which isn't ideal, but he's tried to get into the box more, which is good. He's been spent out wide and then he sort of made late runs into the box, which is alright, I suppose. You prefer to see him in the box. Hallen as well, his hold-up play, give and goes has been good. I think Regan Charles-Cook should really be playing more further forward, to be honest, but there we go. Still 0-0, 45 minutes away from penalties, but it's a close game. Gil's shooting towards our own fans second half, so hopefully that'll spur him on. It'd be nice to get a win here. Obviously Mill will have a lot of ammo on the bench, Jed Wallace, Gregory and Co. So I'm sure we'll see them if the score stays the same, but yeah, it's currently half time, it's 0-0. Nice play from Gills around the edge of the box early on. Charles Cook on the ball, Parker as well. Parker, you know, he saw he gets burnt a couple of times, failing to play the ball early, and then he did again tonight and blazed it over, but yeah, Gills started the second half well. Still 0-0. Hallen does really well, he's just gone past 54 minutes. Down the left, brings it back for Eves, it's blocked, it comes back to O'Neill who plays it across goal. Now gets a foot on it by the Millwall player and Gills have a corner. Playing well. I'm not entirely sure what's happened, but Thomas Hose ended up on the floor. A ball into the box, a header's won by a Gills defender, it goes out to the left wing. It bounced off a couple of players and Thomas Hose on the floor, Millwall have a corner that comes to nothing. They've got another one now. But yeah, worrying moment. Gills make the first change. Callum Riley's gone off on his return to competitive action. He's got a good 63 minutes in the bank. Bradley Stevenson's come on. Obviously, good for him to come on. Young player. Straight swap, left midfield. Still 0-0 here. Both teams playing well. Close to Gills to come. Just watch it on the screen now. Oh, so close. Stevenson has a shot from quite a way out. Comes off the defender's back. Comes back to Stevenson. He plays it out to Eves. He can't see in. Takes the deflection off the defender. Goes just wide. Closest outside come by far. Defender's the highest long ball at the top. Brandon Hallen runs onto it, uses his pace. Bounces awkwardly from the defenders on him and he shoots it just wide. Gillingham getting a few chances now, game's opening up. Millwall made a couple of changes. Gregory's come on, Barry Fuller's come on as well. He replaced Brady Garmston, so he's going to play left back. His competitive return to Gillingham. 2 changes now. About 74 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Another change almost straight after Paul Wilson returns from injury. He's off for his first start of the season, he's gone off. All 3 changes made. It's an absolute mirror image of Brandon Hallen's chance earlier. Regan Charles-Cook is 1-on-1 at an awkward angle. The keeper comes out, covers his angle as well, and he blazes it just wide the same way Brandon Hallen did. Oh, can't say we've not created anything. Do you know what the better of the late stages? 6 minutes gone. Playing well. Millwall have made a few changes. Also with Gregory and Wallace on. Big boys on the pitch now. Oh, Regan Charles-Cook lost the ball. Here comes Gregory. Plays Elliott, who's been pretty useless all game. And he's on the floor. He's on a throw, but Gills will be the better of 2 sides, touch wood. 87 minutes gone. Still 0-0, we're heading to penalties soon. Penalties it is! We'll see what end it's at. There's obviously full time. I don't know if either team did enough to win the game. I don't think it was a 0-0, but it has gone to penalties. Either way it goes now, still undefeated 90 minutes of the season, which is good. Thomas Holy versus Ben Amos. Like the announcer says, AB now. Who are your takers? I think Connor Wilkinson's probably one. Josh Parker's probably going to take one. Brandon Hanlon, Mark Byrne, Luke O'Neill will fancy himself. Apart from that, we'll see, won't we? Millwall will have a few good takers, like Gregory takes the penalties for him. We'll see what end it's going to be at. Well, hopefully it'll be this end, but either ends. We've got a chance now. So the penalties are up our end. Millwall going first. We appreciate I can't film for copyright issues, but I'll film myself. Come on, Holy! 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 So it's Millwall first. Come on! It's Mark Byrne up for Gills. Obviously he missed a couple in open play last season. One nervous went up, we're taking them. Saved as well. Ben Amos saves. Mark Byrne's not great at penalties, we know that. We do struggle, but it's still even. It's Tom Elliott up now for Millwall. He didn't have a great game. Can he put the ball in the back of the net now? He can, sends Holy the wrong way. So Luke O'Neill now up for us. He said he fancied himself. We saw him score a worldie free kick at the weekend. Yes! 1-0! Good penalty. Sends Amos the wrong way. Ooh! It's a very straight run up. Oh, so close. Holy gets a hand to it but can't save it. It's Josh Parker now for Gillingham. Current stands 2-1 to Millwall. They've had 3, we've had 2. Come on, Parker. Amos is playing games, he's pointing to his left. I told you! Parker skied it! I couldn't bet any money on that! For God's sake! Obviously now Millwall in control. I think it's Shane Ferguson. Come on, Holy. Oh, goes the right way again, but can't reach it. So we're now in got to score territory. It's Brandon Hanlon coming forward. So it's Brandon Hanlon. He's had plenty of chance the last 2 games, couldn't find the net. He's got a chance to score now. Keep us in it. Oh, saved by Amos. Millwall through. Disappointing, but you know, we did alright on the day. Unbeaten in 90 minutes. Fair enough. Cheers! 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 So I am back from the game. It is the next day again. Obviously it was a late one. I went straight to bed at work today, but obviously we're out of the Carabao Cup. Millwall went through on penalties. I'll talk about a bit more in the Gillingham podcast that'll go up tomorrow. My overall feelings, I'm not that gutted to be fair. Obviously it's not a cup that we're going to go on and win. It's nice to get as far as possible and get a Premier League team, etc. Get a bit of money in, but it wasn't to be on the night. I think we went in as underdogs anyway. The main reason I'm not downhearted is because we put in a good performance. You know, Millwall made 10 changes, but I think that side could easily finish top 6 in League One. You know, they had the likes of Gregory and Wallace come on, and then they had the likes of Elliott and Ben Amos, who have both played really well at League One level. So I think it wasn't a weakened side to our standards, what we've been playing in the league. I think we gave a good account of ourselves. Defensively, we were really solid. It was another clean sheet. 1 goal conceded in 3 games now. Last night, we obviously missed our best defender, Zakwani, as well, so that's another positive. That goal that we conceded against Burton as well wasn't from open play, so it's no goal conceded from open play so far, which is really, really good. Ian Cox specifically, and then Patterson and Lovell as well have done really, really well for this defence. I think we created chances. I think later on Millwall pushed forward a bit, and Lovell, you know, like he says, when the defenders come forward, you can get in behind, and Charles Cook and Hanlon did that. They dragged their chances wide. We did have chances to win at normal time, so did Millwall. So I think draw probably was a fair result, and you know, we're not great at penalties. We know that from open play. I
I think I did call all the takers in the video, actually, watching it back, apart from Wilkinson. Obviously, we don't know if he was going to take the 5th one. But BYRNE, obviously, we know he's not the best at penalties. He's scored a couple, he's missed a couple for us. We know, obviously, Parker, hopefully we'll never see him take a penalty for Gillingham again. That was an awful penalty. It was the worst penalty I've ever seen, I think, especially live. Obviously, Hanlon, Amos pulled out a good save, and O'Neill as well, who I think should probably be our penalty taker. Obviously, Dean Parrott as well is a good penalty. He's not taken one for Gills competitively yet, but I think O'Neill should be our penalty taker. And then obviously Holy got his hand to one that he couldn't keep out, went the right way, and then saved one as well. But it wasn't to be on the night, but it's not too downheartening. We performed well, still undefeated in 90 minutes, another clean sheet on the board. Plenty of positives to take from last night. The real business is Saturday against Walsall. We'll see how it goes. We'll head there, hoping to pick up 9 from 9 in the league. And yeah, I'll talk about that again in the Gillingham podcast coming up. But last night, it was a good night. My first visit to the Den. We're out the cup. It was good to witness a penalty shootout. Good entertainment, but it wasn't to be on the night. But never mind. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. Follow everything in the description. Follow all our other channels. Follow all our channel partners. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.